I'll call this meeting to order. Roll call.
Clark McClary,
Here.
Larry Watson,
Here.
Billy Cloud.
Here. Excise Board calls this meeting to order. Roll call, please.
Joe Clement,
Yes.
Jerry Terrell,
Here.
Stoney Odom.
Item number 3 is pledge of allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Item number 4, recognize guests. We want to thank all of our guests for being here today. And item number 5 is sign proclamation for Domestic Violence Awareness Month.
Good morning. I'm McKinley Craze, and I'm with Cowboy Domestic Violence Program. And this is Amy Schiller, and she's with the DA's office. And we also have another partner that helps us. That's Choctaw Nation Family Violence Prevention Program, and they weren't able to be here today. But we're thankful that you all are getting behind domestic violence awareness. And we are going to have a ceremony on October 17th on the courthouse lawn at 11 a.m. If you all want to be a part of that, we're going to be presenting some awards to people in our community who have worked with victims, and it will be a good day. So hopefully you all will be able to join us that day.
We'll get a motion to sign the proclamation.
Make a motion.
I'll second it.
Clark McClary,
Yes.
Larry Watson,
Yes.
Billy Cloud.
Yes.
Run this under new business.
Yeah.
Assessor's report.
Trying to get a focus. Sure.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate you. This new business.
Yeah, just come in late, but we'll run it so we get all reports today.
Assessor's report, is
Yes.
that what it is?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll move on to item number 6, new business, and we have one item here that's the assessor's report that we need to go ahead and approve.
I'll make a motion to approve.
I'll second it.
Clark McClary,
Yes.
Larry Watson,
Yes.
Billy Cloud.
Yes.
While we're on new business, Brian, you got anything for us today?
You bet. So unfortunately, Joe, Tiffany, I'm going to introduce Tiffany here. She's not replacing me yet, but hopefully someday you will get the replacement. So I'll let Tiffany explain what she's doing for working with OSU.
Okay, so I'm Tiffany Tolbert. Many of you probably know me. I've been in the area for 20 years. I'm the new Oklahoma State University Ohio BC program. We call it HOP program, extension educator here for Haskell and the 4 counties. And I've been working with them the last 3 years in Muskogee County, pretty closely with Muskogee County commissioners. And it's been just really great. But what we mainly do and focus on is sustainable policy change centered around physical activity, nutrition, built environment, safe routes to school. We're an asset and an ally to the community. So we're here to do and support whatever it is that you all are ready for. and I'm grateful to be here. Thanks for the opportunity.
All right, thank you. Good to have you. Tina, did you have anything today? Shauna? Holly? All right. You can go ahead, Joe.
Okay, Excise Board number 3, new business. Commissioners?
No. And I forgot to ask the commissioners if they had any new business. Larry, Billy, Don?
I'm good.
All right, moving on. Item number 7, approve commissioners' proceedings from previous meeting.
Make a motion to approve.
I'll second
Art McCleary,
Yes.
Larry Watson,
Yes.
Billy Cloud.
it. Yes.
Excise Board, number 4,
Same.
approve
Seven.
Excise Board Commissioners proceedings from previous meeting.
Motion to approve.
Yes. 7.
I second.
Joe Clement,
Yes.
Jerry Terrell.
Yes.
Stony Odom.
Yes.
We just got one.
Okay, item number 8, blanket POs. We have one blanket this week for District 3 for $2,000.
Make a motion to approve.
I'll second it.
Art McCleary,
Yes.
Larry Watson,
Yes.
Billy Cloud.
Yes.
Item number 9, consideration and approval for the construction plans for bridge and approaches of NS 444 over Sandboy Creek.
Looks good to me.
Make a motion to approve it.
Second.
Art McCleary,
Yes.
Larry Watson.
Yes.
Billy Cloud.
Yes.
Get the change order.
No. we're taking it.
Okay.
On item number 10, Jim Newcomb called this morning and said that this got sent before he had had a chance to review it, so he'd like for us to table it. So I'll make a motion we table this item.
I'll second it.
What was it?
It's just a change order from one of the contractors. I think it's 3,500.
Difference.
Yeah.
Art McCleary,
Yes.
Larry Watson,
Yes.
Billy Cloud.
Yes.
We're a little bit early for item number 11, so we'll, if nobody objects, we'll skip on and do 12 and come back to it here at 10:15. Discuss and consider the Stigler Fire Department going out for bids on a side-by-side trailer and water tank.
Make a motion to approve.
I'll second it.
Art McCleary,
Yes.
Larry Watson,
Yes.
Billy Cloud.
Yes.
Item 13, discuss and consider review of the cash faster system. So, who's,
We had an incident a couple of weeks ago, actually I guess it's 2 weeks ago now, that a voucher went through the bank that was 8 years old. Now, there's no way to stop that from happening because on vouchers, they're not like restricted to 90 days, 120 days. Vouchers are just vouchers and they're out there forever. This voucher was, from 2 previous administrations ago. So the bank is very concerned because we have no way to safeguard vouchers. And when I come into the office, the voucher books and everything was gone. None of that stuff was still in the safe. So I can't even verify what vouchers are out there and aren't. So the bank, of course, that then is even more troubling. We're dealing with their treasury management department, which is who handles our our accounts now. I think it was a one-off. I think this is something maybe the people found in a drawer after 6-8 years and they just happened to cash, because I haven't seen others, but I cannot guarantee that either way. So currently, the bank, anytime there's large vouchers or anything like that, or anybody different, like Tina happened to have one that a new person signed in the office, or there's that, so then they're calling me to approve them. It happened to be the day me and Kaylin were in school, so it was that afternoon before I saw that they had needed it approved. I'm hoping that didn't cause a problem, because, yeah, because originally they're like, oh, okay, well, if you haven't responded in an hour, and I'm like, wait a second, that's not always feasible. So, it's just something that we might need to look at of a different way. I've sent an email to the auditors as well, trying to explore what options we have to kind of address this on the voucher system. Maybe even changing the vouchers to where they're like warrants. I know for us personally, our resale, we've logged it with the court clerk or the county clerk, and so now we just send over a cash voucher form and they cut the check. It looks just like a warrant check, so it's dated, 120 days, and it's voided. And that might be an option. That would also save y'all from having to buy voucher books, because I know having those voucher books printed are expensive. The cash voucher form is on the SANI website. It would just be, instead of writing it on your voucher book, you would fill out that form, you would still register it with us, it would go to them, and they would cut your check, and it would look like an actual check. But it's just something to kind of, I'm not real sure of the whole process. It would still pay immediately like a voucher does now. It just would basically have a stale date, because the bank laws changed so that automatic stale date no longer applies. So if somebody comes up with something that's 20 years old, they can cash it, because all of that changed when Treasury changed. So it's just something that we might need to review and see what we can do, because if we had more vouchers start going through, we have no way to stop that. Then we have to go in there and put that in, because of course that was canceled years ago. So that money doesn't come from that department, that money has to come out of, we had enough in our our refund account, that's how we paid it. We just took that hit out of our office, but we can't take that hit long term.
What was the amount of that
It
bill?
was small, it was $40 and some change. $40.53.
So
It was
all-
from
all
10/1
the-
of 2018.
All the vouchers that hadn't been cashed, they're not being carried forward on the books.
No,
You don't
In
have
the
any
state-
books, do you?
well, not like that. On the vouchers, we can go back, but
Okay.
12 months, automatic, that's how the state is. So 12 months in the following fiscal year is how you cancel vouchers. And no, legally, we have to cancel vouchers that are old.
And we
They don't
need
let
to-
you-
We need
no.
to have a better paper trail.
We need to have a better paper trail. I mean, there's a lot of it. There's good and there's bad. No matter how you figure it, there's not a perfect system. Like I said, with our resale, we fill out a cash voucher form, we send it over to the clerk's office, and then they draft our account on their stuff so they can count it and we can count it. Trust in agencies, they're not required to be tracked that way. I mean, we wasn't required on our resale. That is something that none of the other treasurers you've had ever did. So this is new, them tracking our resale, but none of the other trust and agencies are they tracking. So it's gonna be a change either way we go. If we change something, it's gonna be a change.
So you're looking to the auditor to give you somewhat of a solution, maybe?
Well,
Work
yeah,
around.
and they don't give you a solution, but to see even what parameters we can work under. Because legally, I don't know that I can ask Tina, oh, Tina, would you like to change your cash voucher? If she doesn't, I can't do anything about that.
Well, and I have court fund vouchers and revolving fund vouchers that do not go through the county clerk.
Because some things you can't make a matter of public record. So, there's lots of variable, there's not a good answer for this. If we still had all the voucher books, that we could be like, okay, we know what's here and what's not, help the issue.
Could they be voided after a certain period of time?
No, there's no way to
No.
void a voucher. It's not stamped on it. It would have had to have been written. Now, we can request when you do have to order new voucher books that we have a stale date put on them, but she may have 6 years worth of voucher books.
I mean, I have voucher stock. They're not
Okay.
printed, they're not pre-printed.
Oh, okay,
The
so like
computer
Tina,
generates.
okay,
the voucher.
so you print your own, like the one Shauna had, hers were pre-printed in a book. So, I mean, and then, does the bank have to honor that? No, because that law changed and the bank does not have to honor a stale date, is what, they come back and told me. I think most of them do, but this voucher was cashed through a Citizens Bank. It wasn't, like, it's not like it's local.
Do we need the voucher program, or
Yeah, by
can
law,
we
they,
eliminate that completely?
no, because you can't, trust in agencies, you can't, and like she said, on the court, it can't go through the clerk's office because then it would become a matter of public record, and a lot of things that she deals with, I guess, isn't necessarily.
I don't know that a voucher, I mean, or a court fund claim, but it's just the way the system's set up. It doesn't go through the county clerk. It's court fund money.
Mhm.
The judges approve it, the county clerk or the purchasing agent doesn't. Our judge, our court fund governing board approves the voucher.
Do you commissioners approve vouchers?
No,
No.
They don't
not
come
on
across
trust in
board.
agencies.
Never see them.
Now, that's the other thing. You actually do see them, and I was gonna bring one of the reports. Those reports, those monthly reports, on those that y'all sign each month, that has every voucher that has went through. Now, does it have all the information that maybe I could do some more details on those, I think? But you are seeing what vouchers are written by each office each month. Though, that's what those monthly reports are. Those are trust and agency vouchers.
But the voucher has already gone out. It's not like
Yes,
they're
it's not like
actually
they
approving
can,
the
right,
voucher.
it's not they're
They're
approving a
approving the
voucher.
report.
Yes, you're just gonna be able to see, so that it would flag like, say somebody wrote $200,000 worth of vouchers that month, you would see that. But yes, the money is already gone.
Do y'all see that report? Do you?
We approve the report every month.
So if you go to that policy pay in the treasury management,
We,
is that not gonna solve your problem?
some of it, yes, I don't know on vouchers. It'll be the same, yes, I will have to approve each one, which is what they're doing now. Now positive pay is something that they are offering to us, it comes at a cost, it's like $35 a month. And so, that is an option, and then my office would just go in, me or Caitlin, and approve vouchers every single day. And
On the
something,
depository and the general?
I think that, yes, it's gonna be, I think on the depository, I'm not real sure, I hadn't talked to him about that, I know on the general.
But those vouchers are coming, what we're talking about is hitting on the depository account.
Yes, yes. The only thing on that is the old vouchers, I don't know. It's not gonna help stop old vouchers from coming through.
No, it's not.
It'll just let us decide whether to pay or not. But we're
if
talking
those
about
come through
safeguard.
and hit, they will be on there to be able to, at that point, it's your decision
Yeah,
on the
Yeah,
thing,
and
whether
like-
it's positive pay, either pay or return.
right. And
Then
that's
the
what.
onus comes back.
And that's what we talked about, it was 8 years old, it was a small voucher, and he said, well, sometimes, they send a small voucher first, and then, you'll get flooded with big vouchers. They'll say, oh, okay, well, that we managed to get that one through. Yes, but then on the other hand, these are things that happened 8 years ago. I can't tell you if these were legitimate or not.
Cause
I
you
mean,
don't have your records.
because-
Ain't they got a voucher document where you document all the vouchers up there?
The voucher book,
Yeah.
we did not recover all the voucher books. There are some voucher books,
But
but
they're gone.
there were some that we never found. And they were supposed to be in the safe, and the safe was cleaned out just like everything
Yeah,
else.
So, okay, that was thought big habit, can't go back checking.
Right.
Maybe
So I
we can
can't.
get some direction from the
Yes,
auditor.
and that's it, it's just
Go.
something to kind of throw out there for everybody to kind of be thinking about.
I think there should be a closer paper trail on things.
We need to move back to item 11 and open seal bids for Haskell County Health Department.
Make a motion. Take a second.
We need one till we approve or disapprove. Not discuss. Two bids, all four. There you go.
$85.34. They're cheaper on that one, at least two.
This one here I'm looking at from Platinum Construction Services, and it's a total of $44,504.
This from Ross Construction, it's a total of $70,000. The other one is this is 44,000.
This is one that's 26,230 total on that.
Parking lot maintenance services.
Yep.
Just out of, looks like out of Spiro, Oklahoma. That bid is $26,230.
Says that's total
Yeah,
right there. That's a lot cheaper than others. I don't know.
well, I don't
They
know
got
if it's,
Says 3-inch approved. Remove all vegetation, install class set base material, level and profile, final grade, new, existing. 6 tons base material, 3 grade. Everybody's got it all down.
y'all wanna look at these?
Yes, please.
That's close, isn't it?
Yeah.
What was the name of the company?
Could we, delay this until next week
Sure.
for acceptance, and we'll have our maintenance guy look at it and talk to each vendor, cause there's a big difference in price.
Yeah.
Unless you guys have a different thought.
No, I
there's
think
time to
we-
review it.
Yeah, we'll,
Thank you.
I'll make a motion that we table this for 1 week.
Yes, that'd be good.
For 1
Do you
week.
meet on Tuesday next week?
Yeah,
Yeah, next week it'll be Tuesday. So, next meeting,
second.
Clark McCleary.
Yes.
Larry Watson.
Yeah.
Billy Cloud.
Yes.
item number 14, discuss and consider Haskell County Treasurer's notice to all financial institutions, all accounts not under responsibility and review of the Haskell County Treasurer Office are to be removed from county EIN numbers.
And this is from the auditors, we cannot have, there cannot be accounts opened at the banks for other entities under the county's EIN. and we have that currently, and they said that those, they have to transfer those into their own names. We're going to be continuously written up on that and as a willful neglect.
I
So
thought the sheriff's inmate deal was the only one that could be.
it can. The inmate trust can
Okay.
be, and that's the one that's at y'all's bank, and that one's fine. The one that is the problem is at formerly CMB, and it's the Industrial Development Authority. And that it has to be removed from the county's EIN. And it is specifically tied to Karen. Because they have it in care of Karen.
Well, I guess we'll just have to figure out what we can do to, I
Yeah.
mean, the board, it's not active anymore, but
That's what was formed for that McCurtain land,
Yeah.
is it not?
yeah.
Joe, you're
it's
still on that, right?
for the land.
They're saying that it, because I don't have, you can only whatever I have
You
responsibility.
have authority
for.
over? Yeah. Plus that one trust?
Yeah, and the
Yeah.
inmate trust, yes.
So they not had y'all have not had a meeting in a year, have you?
No.
So it's dissolved.
Yeah,
Always hadn't had a meeting in.
yeah, we hadn't, probably hadn't had a
5
meeting in
years.
5 years.
Yeah.
And that's,
4 or 5 years.
which the
Money
bank
in
had
that.
sent it.
About
Money.
7,000 roundabout.
Figure out
Seven
what we
thousand
did.
$680.64 as of June 26th, because the bank had also sent it to us because it's not in compliance with reporting requirements for them either.
So do we need to reach, or have you reach out to the auditor and see if that can go back into the general, or see where that money needs to go?
No, it can't, and it can't go back into the general because it was formed under this
Yeah, the trust.
development authority. What the auditors are saying is just that this has to be removed from the EIN. So whoever signed for that originally to put that CD in is gonna have to go to the bank. And I'm just gonna have to, I mean, I've got a letter drafted to go to the bank that they have to remove that from the county's EIN.
But this Industrial Development Authority, I'm pretty sure don't have an EIN. So that's probably gonna be a problem there.
Why can't they do whatever they want to with the money? If they want to gift it back or put it in a.
They could donate
That,
it.
they could
That-
donate it back. That would be the best case scenario. The CD is in care of Karen. So if Karen is on it and it belongs to the county, then that's best case scenario is she needs to go cash that out and donate that back to the county so that it can be properly, put into the fund.
Maybe it's simple as fix, it'll fly.
Yeah, we just need to figure out the correct way to,
Get the blessing and all.
To move the money.
Yes, yes, you need to get with the auditors on that one. And the auditors have a copy of all this from the bank that they sent me. So they'll be aware.
Larry, I think Rock and, Harrison designed the thing.
okay, move on to item 15, review and sign if approved Haskell County District 3 paying $38,000 to ETR loan 231-312-16, leaving a zero balance paid in full.
No, I need a motion on 14.
14.
Make a motion. Need a second?
Okay, yeah, second,
Clark McCleary,
yes.
Larry Watson,
Yes.
Billy Cloud.
Yes. Sorry about that. I don't think this is an action item here, but we just, wanna acknowledge it and
Yeah, it's just a paper trail showing I paid it off.
appreciate you getting it done.
Scott, it's been a long drawn out deal.
Okay,
Do we need to have a zero balance until we get a zero balance from the statewide CED reflecting that?
I got it right here. Get there. The zero balance, there won't be till next month when it comes in, but it's already, all the paperwork's in and everything. She sent a letter that the lady did.
Well, I talked to,
Yeah.
Melinda,
Yeah,
and you
yeah,
sent in a check for 5,000,
yes, sir.
okay?
Yeah.
We're waiting on, Ohms to,
We
So-
sent a check for 5,000 on August 24th, payment of 5,000. or in September 24 OMSERT. So our balance are still showing the balance of 43. That hadn't come through yet. And then I sent them this the other day, the 38,000, which it won't come through till next month.
Okay.
It'll be paid up.
So just leave it
Right,
at
here's the
that.
letter
Let's leave
that she sent
part
off.
We'll be good.
And it comes from
Zero
Linda.
balance.
Linda,
Melinda,
yeah,
Yeah.
right.
I got a copy of it. Okay. And she was telling
Well, we
me
don't have, I mean, it's
that
relaxing.
Holmes is short-staffed and they're kind of running behind on getting things,
Yeah.
so if you sent a check for 5 and a check for 38, then,
Yes, sir.
whenever they,
It's paid off. She said here, she said, Billy, we do appreciate your working with us on this. I know the commissioners inherited this debt, and you all have been diligently working toward paying it back. Yeah, that was Paul Story debt, it wasn't mine, but we had to pay it back, and it was 200,000 when we started. So we got it finally done up.
thank you.
Yes, sir, I appreciate it. You ain't no more ticket to get that off than I am.
Anyway, Melinda sent me a message, she
Yes, sir.
won't know,
Uh-huh.
she's waiting for Holmes to show all this, you know,
Yes, sir.
so.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're trying to, for everybody sitting at this table, we're trying to get this, Haskell County back in good standing because
Yes, sir.
Clark, he's wanting to borrow some money to do a grant, lake access grant. And, they won't loan any money to Haskell County until we're back in good standing. We're headed in the right direction.
It's just.
Yeah, I was pleased to get it, but you have to understand that I didn't have the money.
Understand?
And my first obligation comes to that district. I can't bust out that district and pay
I
it.
understand. We're all good.
Yes, sir. And I appreciate it. She's been real good to work with.
Oh, yeah?
I told her, and I
She's
appreciate it.
she's no Wilburton girl.
Yes, sir.
She's just over the mountain there.
Yes, sir. She has to go right by my house, so you can get over there.
She takes a deep.
She takes it too.
She stays off of Highway 2 and 31.
Yeah. But no, it's been a battle, so I'm glad it's over. And glad it worked out. And I appreciate you
You
guys.
bet. I appreciate you. And further note on that, Clark, you just need to get a hold of Terry at my office and, you know, get the paperwork started. I mean, you gotta go out and take before pictures of where you're gonna do all this and get the process started, and then I'll have to go gather up some money.
That's what I was gonna ask, is it available?
I got about 400,000 available right now, but I can make some phone calls and maybe get a couple hundred more. So,
I can make it work with 4.
okay, but we probably get it, but anyway, we just gotta get the process going and then, excuse me, and go through a resolution here at this meeting, bring it to the CD, and then we take it to the statewide. So,
Okay.
excuse me.
All right, we'll be working toward that.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Scott.
About have you checked by then?
Um, 16, yeah.
Yep.
Review and sign of approved monthly report for county clerk, treasurer, and health.
You want to show us something on these, Holly? About the vouchers?
Oh, yeah, I can. So this will tell you all the vouchers that have been written and out of which account they came out of. Like our car stamps, our refund, that's that voucher that we paid it out of the refund. And then each one, like the clerk, that's how much they have spent in vouchers. So it'll tell you the breakdown on what y'all sign. Now, I can send y'all this, which is the GLs. I print them for each office each month, but it tells you where that money went, our deposits, and I do them for every account.
Yeah, if you don't care, I'd like for you to email it to me.
Start sending these out, but you know, and
because we're printing them anyway for each of the officers, so we can start sending you all the geo breakdowns. But that's what you're kind of looking at from the month.
All right, thank you, Holly.
That-
See. One.
Thank you, Holly. You've been doing a good job the way it's left with you.
If we get a motion on 16.
Motion to approve.
I second it.
Clark McCleary,
Yeah.
Larry Watson,
Yes.
Billy Cloud.
Yes.
Okay, item number 17, review and sign approved Haskell County Treasurer's September monthly fee report for motor vehicle alcohol beverage tax.
Make a motion to approve.
Second.
Clark McCleary,
Yes.
Larry Watson.
Yes.
Billy Cloud.
Yes.
Moving on to item number 18, review and sign approved appropriations, transfer appropriations, checks received, and POs to be paid.
Make a motion to approve.
I second.
Clark McCleary,
Yes.
Larry Watson.
Yes.
Billy Cloud.
Yes.
Excise Board number 5, review and sign approved appropriations and transfers of appropriations.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Joe Clement,
Yes.
Jerry Carroll,
Yes.
Stoney Odom.
Yes.
Did we miss one? Missed one, giving it to them, I mean. I'll give 'em all four.
Got the calendar.
I just asked her to run through them numbers in case I missed something. That's what hitting the gas meter will cost you.
Do what?
That's what the gas meter will cost you up front.
Is
And I'm not saying the gas bill or the meter bill, but that's to get it
Is that missing?
fixed and checked all the way back to the house.
the sixth?
Okay, I'm sorry.
None?
So $100 is gonna be happy. Well, she's got it anyway. That's it.
I'll sign there as student needs, EMS. Does the excise have to approve it?
Ask Joe.
Joe, does the excise board have to approve the EMS SRP?
Not that one right here, if you need it.
You guys can just run it under new business?
And we'll have to come back up to new business to do it then.
If that's good with you.
We can do that next week.
Well,
Heather needs it.
I
She
hope.
needs it.
yeah,
Put it under new
we're
business.
ready.
That's right.
Got
Yes.
them all here today, don't let them get away.
Mm-hmm.
Get them before they get back up in Deer Woods.
Scott may need a copy of those plans.
You won't catch it.
I know it goes back to MKC, but he needs it.
6 and 6.
Yes.
Yes.